Welcome to a world where concrete becomes a canvas and spray cans morph into magic wands. Today, we're diving into the soul of San Francisco, one graffiti masterpiece at a time. Hold on tight, it's not just paint, it's a statement, an expression, an outcry. Are you ready to explore the most awesome graffiti of San Francisco? Let's make these walls talk. A contemporary take on the iconic Rosie the Riveter. It was created in January 2017 by an anonymous street artist who goes by the name Believe in People. They gave it to the name No Ceiling and intended it to be a tribute to powerful women who triumph over the challenges of life. The area codes for the Bay Area can be found in the left and right of the anchor that is tattooed on her shoulder. The wall painting can be found at the intersection of Jesse Street and Mission Street. Frida Kahlo at CCSF. Diego Rivera included a rather insightful portrait of Frida Kahlo in the expansive Pan-American Unity mural that he painted inside the theater of the City College of San Francisco campus. The Mexican hero is depicted in panel 3 if you're looking for him. Bears that eat honey. This mural depicted a honey bear that can be found painted on a garage at 1172 Oak Street near the Panhandle. It is just one of the many honey bear themed street artworks that can be found throughout the city. They are the work of a painter by the name of Funch, whose delightful creations can be found all over the United States. A skeleton in the hot Appalachian. This skinless, anatomically accurate wolf was painted by Austrian artist Nichos in 2014 as a part of a series of murals in the hot Ashbury neighborhood that had been an X-ray theme. One of the most recognizable people on Brandon Street. The mural, which was painted by Human, a muralist based in Oakland, and which can be found in Soma at 466 Brandon Street, is a gem that adorns an otherwise uninteresting office building. Babe in the Light in the Castro. This gem of the Castro district, which goes by the name The Bulb, is sure to put a smile on your face. A rainbow-colored fence in the Castro neighborhood. The rainbow curtains at the entrance to the Castro Castle, which was once a popular bed and breakfast, are a well-known attraction in the Castro neighborhood of San Francisco. Chinatown, home to a snarling tiger and a sleeping dragon. The Dragon School is a collective of street artists based in Oakland who teach young people about street art and how to get involved in their community. They are responsible for the creation of the hybrid mural. Olivia participating in the mission. Swoon, a street artist based in New York City, painted Olivia in 2015. She is located at the intersection of 24th and Hampshire Streets, and she is sure to pique the interest of anyone who happens to be passing by. A kaleidoscope in the Mission. Ricardo Ricci, also known as Apex, is an artist whose vibrant creations can be found all over San Francisco. He is known for his brightly colored artworks. In the Mission District, you can find this dazzling kaleidoscope at the intersection of 18th and Guerrero Streets. The current state of the global situation. The timely piece titled Cultivating Resistance was painted by the Clarion Alley Mural Project in 2017 and serves as a representation of the current political climate in the United States, as well as a reminder that cultivating community is one of the strongest acts of resistance. The piece also serves as a reminder that cultivating community is one of the strongest acts of resistance. Flower Lady. Carmen McNall is a muralist and installation artist. She frequently paints people who work with their hands. The Flower Lady is a much appreciated bright spot in an otherwise drab environment. A violent peck in the hot Ashbury district. The spray painting of enormous, luscious lips on the walls of cities is another one of the defining characteristics of Funch's street art. One of our favorite desserts is the blue lips that can be found at the Central Hot Cafe, 1301 Hot Street. Funky infrastructure located along the Caltrain line. Another elaborate piece of artwork that should not be missed was created by muralist Brian Barnacle. Entitled Systems, Barnacle's mural is the largest in the city, measuring 600 feet wide by 40 feet tall, and it is not to be missed. This piece of artwork welcomes visitors to the city who are arriving by train and runs along the end of the Caltrain track near the final stop at Townsend Street and 4th in South Beach. Additionally, the artwork can be seen by guests as they exit the train. The piece has elements of cubism, making it both modern and retro at the same time. If you like the work that Barnacle creates, you can also find it at the popular restaurant Nopa, located on Divacetero. In the Mission District, one will find Clarion Alley. Along Clarion Alley is the following location where you can find murals from the Mission District. Here you will find more than a dozen murals that are full of color. A significant number of them are concerned with social movements and human rights. You can access this collection of San Francisco murals that span one block by Valencia Street, which is located close to 17th Street, or Mission Street, which is also located just south of 17th Street. Balmy Alley in the Mission Districts. You may have noticed that the majority of the places we recommend beginning with on this list are located in the Mission District. You can find them scattered all over the neighborhood, but there are a few locations that have an especially impressive collection of public artwork. Balmy Alley is an example of one of these. This vibrant street is home to more than a dozen murals depicting scenes from San Francisco. They range from messages with a political point of view to humorous ones about the local area. The entrance to this narrow alley can be found between 24th and 25th Streets, just to the north of Garfield Square. You should only go there during the day, as there is not sufficient lighting for a good experience at night. One example can be seen above, which is located in Balmy Alley. It tells the story of a bus that travels through the time into the future. In this part of the city, one of the Muni lines with the highest ridership is the 14 Mission, 24th Street corridor in the Mission District. Make it a point to check out the collection of murals that can be found along the 24th Street corridor either before or after you pay a visit to Balmy Alley. Your walking tour will get underway somewhere in the vicinity of 24th Street and Osage Street. This location is approximately one block to the west of 24th Street BART station, as well as many other options for public transit. Located on Osage Street can be found in this area. From this point, begin moving to the east until you reach Lilac Alley, where you can enter to view the artwork in Osage Alley. You can find yet another alley stuffed with murals if you make your way back out onto the 24th Street corridor and continue on to Cypress Street from there. When you are finished here, make your way back out to 24th Street, where you will find dozens of murals painted in bright colors. Proceed to the east until you reach Balmy Alley, which was covered previously. Following the conclusion of your tour, you are free to proceed eastward along the 24th Street corridor. Up until roughly York Street, you'll be able to find murals in San Francisco that were painted by local muralists. Coit Tower. The first floor of Coit Tower is home to a number of stunning artworks that were produced as part of a national art initiative. You won't have to pay anything to get in, and if you want to find out more about them, there's even a free walking tour you can take. The ones you'll find in the Mission are quite different from the ones you'll find here. They were put in place not long after the tower was finished being constructed. In the late 1920s and throughout the 1930s, they cover events that took place in California and San Francisco. San Francisco Beach Chalet. In the Beach Chalet building, which is located close to Ocean Beach, there are additional San Francisco murals that are free to view. Works from the Works Progress Administration, WPA, can be found all over the first floor, which are strikingly similar to the artwork in Coit Tower. Which one do you like the most? Do let us know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to watch more.